Hey everyone, my name is Manish, and here we are. Finally, we got the career mode trailer, and I can't wait to get into it. We are gonna actually break this down a little bit more because career mode is the thing I play. I don't play any multiple team. I don't play clubs. I don't play anything other than that. So you know what? Let's get into the gameplay and let's hope for some new features possibly.
Welcome, I'm Matt Pryor and I'm the Design Director for FIFA 22 Career Mode. This year we're excited to give you the chance to live out your football dreams as a manager and a player. This is Inside FIFA 22 Career Mode. As a manager, create your club from the ground up with countless ways to make it your own. Design your crest and kits, then head into
Custom
the stadium
kits?
editor
Alright.
to give your fans a home ground that they can be proud of. Whether you want to start off competing with the game's elite in the world's most famous leagues, or rise up from the lower divisions all the way to UEFA Champions League glory, choose your club's philosophy and make each career feel unique.
I like that.
In Player Career, all new match objectives give you performance-related challenges to complete over the course of every match. Perform in the match and in training to boost your manager rating, and take your
So it's a combination of performance and training
to
that can build up your players, which is pretty nice.
Level up your pro in an overhauled player growth system. Earn XP through training and matches. Unlock skill points and use them to build your perfect player in the all-new skill tree, where you'll also find unique archetypes to take your pro to the next level.
Are you kidding me?
And that's not all. Drive your team forward with perks,
skill trees,
new in-game attribute boosts you can use to help change the course of a match. In Player Career, the match atmosphere doesn't
they've had it,
the
but like
whistle.
not to the
Feel
same.
the
Like I
buzz
think
of
NHL
victory,
21
the disappointment
introduced
of
it,
defeat, and
everything.
more with new dressing room sequences that reflect your player's latest performance. With brand new Create Your Club, an immersive new player career experience, and more for you to discover, including all new commentary from Alex Scott.
It was a breathtaking finish.
We can't wait for you to live out your football dreams in FIFA 22 Career Mode.
Alright. It's a tease, right? It's a tease. It was not like everything I expected. I don't expect him to like kind of reveal everything in this video, right? But let's go back and take a look at it real quick. Let's see if we can skim through. So authentic club, start your manager at the helm of existing club, which is usually what I go for, whether it be MLS team, and then using the transfer, the FIFA points for the transfer that I already have from the previous year. I don't spend any money on the on FIFA points or anything, but if anything, I would use the financial help kind of feature, and I would get that 500 million, whatever it is, kind of added to the team, 180, 200, depending on the currency, right? But creating your own club and going through and trying to build yourself from the ground up does seem pretty tempting as well. But then again, I'm so used to choosing an existing club and doing that. I think I hope there's a possibility where you can create a club and add your created club to to the authentic club mode. If that's possible, I think you might be able to do that through the menu settings before you even choose your teams and everything. So I think maybe they'll have I hope at least they have a feature where you can add it to existing leagues before you set up your career mode. That way you can play against your created club, and that would actually be, I think, a little bit better for someone like me who wants an existing club to play as an existing club. So yeah, there's that. If you can skip through a little bit more, obviously customizing kits and everything is pretty fun. I really hope you can there'll be a upload feature for kits and arena designs and such, whether it be someone designing an old like Olympic arena or something and putting that into the game, right? Like things that you can't really get just naturally, because it is hard because of licensing and everything. But if you can have a community market in a sense, but not something that you pay for, but something that the community just uploads and you can download yourself and use to your advantage, I think that would be pretty nice to see. Customization for arenas is also another thing that I've loved. In the NHL 21 game, which was not next gen technically. Yes, you can play it on next gen. I did make the Seattle Whalers instead of the Seattle Kraken because the Whalers was the closest, and it worked out pretty decent, but it was still not kind of where I would want it to be because it was my first time making an arena, and I don't really like going through every single little detail. If something's just either preset, or if someone there's an arena that's already been uploaded, so I could download that someone else worked on, and they're part of that community, it does help out quite a bit. So like I said, that feature would be great. Let's skip a little bit more. Played it a little bit more again. Yeah, and like, okay, the cinematics and stuff and the in-game cinematics, I do appreciate that. I think them adding these little touches are beneficial to the overall experience. I really hope they do something similar with the NHL 22, where they add these cinematics for be a pro. But we'll see how that goes later. Obviously, your squad and everything. This is if you do your own squad. Being able to choose your own transfer budget and everything being like kind of like mid-tier, low tier, mid-tier, high tier, being able to customize that is absolutely amazing. I'll probably do like a crazy transfer budget if I ever create my own team. But see, that's the thing, like if I can do all this while creating my team before career mode starts, and I give them like a superstar status, then there's a possibility that I'll meet them in a Champions League final or something like that. I don't know. Well, we'll see, right? Other than that, let's go a little bit forward here. Match objectives. So match objectives is not bad. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I think this is more for your your own player. But if you are in a position being the manager and controlling all players, I would love to see these match objectives be there as well. Maybe something for the rookies on the that are playing their first match or such. Sorry, I thought I clipped my lip. I think that would be pretty nice. For example, they get a goal in the first half, or as a rookie, as in their first game, and then they get a little boost from that. Not necessarily for that game only, but the few games later, right? A few games beyond that. I think that would be pretty nice. If you're looking at XP and everything, that actually is pretty nice. Now, I really hope the levels are not something that's drawn out for years and years and years. Like a lot of people want to have that kind of experience of being a superstar like right off the bat as well. So obviously there probably will be workarounds to that in terms of using FIFA points and everything. But having that natural progression is pretty nice. But also not having to grind is also nice. Like a nice balance would be great. That being said, player growth, we did talk about that. So this is not bad. Obviously, this is a different setup because this is my pro. But other than that, I'm trying to see, like, they're not like they showed the skill tree and everything, which is nice. They showed more the pro off, if anything. Manager, they didn't really show up too much. Like I'm post match cinematics, love them. I don't mind them at all. They're pretty decent. But then again, yeah, like most of what we're seeing right now is for your pro. and not for manager mode, and that kind of sucks. Like this is manager mode, right? This part here, you know, this is the scene where you negotiate contracts and such. You know, that's David Alaba, obviously. But at the same time, it's hard to tell if you're going to be in a position to do. Oh, I did something here. In a position to do many of the things that we saw in this video, or this trailer, I should say. You know, in a manager mode, right? And I really hope a lot of the things you know, I've discussed today is in there. Hopefully we do get it soon. Now it's saying pre-ordering FIFA 22 and everything. I believe it is available for pre-order, but I'm probably not gonna pre-order it because it's not one of those games, like big games, that I want to pre-order. Other than that, like I think it really comes down to what else they're gonna show over the course of the next, you know, month or so before launch in September, mid to late September. I think so. Or was it late September? I could be wrong. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to quickly break down and give my thoughts on the trailer. I didn't expect myself to do this in the past, but I, you know, compared to my previous videos, if you see, they're just strictly reactions. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on the FIFA 22 trailer. If you guys have any suggestions of what I should react to next, that will be great. And yeah, honestly, that's pretty much it. So if you guys want to follow me on Facebook, that would be great. If you can follow me on Facebook, that would be great. And like my page as well, MK Gaming by Manish. And also subscribe to me here on YouTube. That would be great. Other than that, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.